So thank you everyone for attending the November edition of our Launchpad Webinar Series. This is Darren Edward, the Online Marketing Manager with SEO5 Consulting, coming to you today. As always, our webinar series goes through the latest news and updates within the online marketing industry and gives you updates, either existing clients, prospective clients, anyone just looking into knowledge within online marketing. So some of the recent updates that have taken place throughout November. We do also include a case study from one of our existing clients at the end of our webinar series today. And without further ado, I think let's get started. So again, just a quick overview of the agenda. So we'll be going over the latest news and articles within November 2015. Our client case study today is with a Toronto, Ontario, Canada client, which is Plan IT Search. And I'll be able to go through both the news updates and our case study with you this month. And then at the end, we'll hold a quick Q&A session for any questions on any of the slides that we go through today. If you do have any questions, please use the chat box within GoToMeeting, and we'll be able to address them as soon as you send them, and we'll address those questions at the end of the webinar today. So let's get started with the recent news that's taken place in the industry. So first, and this is actually a recent update that actually took place last week, is that Google has finally released the full version of their search quality rating guidelines. For the first time, this has actually taken place. Google's released the full version of its search quality raters guidelines and handbook. It's actually 160 pages of all the guidelines that quality raters that are actually hired by Google that go over different websites, which help rate the sites and how Google attributes those ratings into their search algorithm to show how websites are ranked on Google. We do have a link to the PDF, which includes the search quality evaluator guidelines. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to SEO5, and we'll definitely follow up with you if you do have any questions. The purpose of Google actually releasing the search quality guidelines is obviously aimed at helping the search quality raters understand how to rate the search results that they're actually testing, and Google's using that information to obviously update their algorithms and ensure that the best sites are showing up on the first page for the related search queries. Mimi Underwood from Google actually provided a quote in the link, which was, "The evaluators base their ratings on guidelines we give them. The guidelines reflect what Google thinks search users want." So again, a lot of great information. Like I said, 160 pages worth of valuable information, which Google has now provided publicly online. So if you're ever curious into how different websites are getting ranked on Google, how search quality is rated based on the team that reviews websites and helps configures the algorithm, it's definitely a really good read, and we're definitely having all our team members get up to date on the latest from this document and making sure that we're following through on our best practices for our search engine optimization campaigns. Next is that Google made an announcement, and this is actually something that we've covered in previous webinars from previous months this year. This is actually the Penguin algorithm update, which took place in 2013. Originally, there's been recent updates that, Penguin 4.0 would be coming out later in the year in 2015. Not sure exactly when on the dates, but now Google has been confirmed that the release will likely take place by the end of this year. We're looking forward to it taking place probably over the next few weeks. So we're definitely going to keep everyone posted once this has been rolled out. Gary Illis, a Google Webmaster Trends analyst, has posted on Twitter that he expects the release to be within 2015. Since we only have 2 months remaining, and technically since we're in the last week of November, only 1 week remaining before December, we're likely to expect this to take place in December 2015. As mentioned before in our previous webinars, this update is to be real-time, a real-time Google algorithm update, which means that the algorithm will update continuously in real time. Before, if any websites were hit with the Google Penguin penalty or noticed that their organic rankings had slipped because of the Penguin algorithm update, usually you'd have to go through a manual submission process to Google. You would have to clean out your backlink profile, go through a resubmit reconsideration request through Google, and then you would actually have to wait until the next version of the Penguin algorithm update would be rolled out before your site would be able to be recrawled again by Google and your rankings to be seen and jump back up into the favorable positions that they were previously before the change. Now, this new Penguin update is actually going to be a real-time update. So if you are penalized or your site is penalized, again, the Penguin update focuses on low-quality link profiles. If you're using any spammy tactics to generate links, any black hat SEO techniques, hiding keywords, stuffing keywords within your site content, hiding them through blank text or white text or background text, you're going to be flagged with the Penguin algorithm update. And if you're trying to create backlinks through sites that have been penalized from Google or using tactics that Google has really updated their system to, combat those that are really trying to scam the system. And so Google is making sure that, if you have been penalized this time with the Penguin algorithm update, if you're able to clean out your backlink profile, if you're able to remove any of the issues and black hat techniques that you have on your website, you could submit a reconsideration request right away into Google. And as soon as Google receives that, crawls your website, it's going to be able to update continuously. So you're more likely able to get out of these penalties much sooner. But again, Google is providing an update, so there will likely be some updates to the algorithm with regards to any other tactics that marketers or companies are using online to try and push up their websites for different keywords and rankings. Again, as any news comes out regarding the Penguin update, we'll be sure to let everyone know. Again, another announcement from Google is that Google has announced a warning to webmasters not to use sneaky mobile-based redirects. So this was a warning that was actually sent out to webmasters early in 2014 about using sneaky mobile redirects. However, Google is now saying it will issue manual actions, and this will be sent to your Webmaster Tools Google Search Console accounts to also offer advice on how to clean up the unwanted redirects. Vincent Corson and Badir Salmi El Idrissi from the Google Search Quality team had said that redirecting mobile users to improve their mobile experience, like redirecting mobile users from a site example.com/url1 to m.example.com is only often beneficial to them. So if you're linking a desktop version of a page over to the mobile version of a page, that's definitely looked upon as a good thing within Google. You want to make sure you're providing users with the best site that they're able to view. So if they're viewing your website on a mobile device, you want to make sure that they're viewing the appropriate page. What Google's saying about this tactic is people that are linking redirecting mobile users sneakily to a different content, which is bad for the user experience and is against Google's webmaster guidelines. So just looking at this diagram here, if you type in a search results for example, you would see example.com and example.com domain. However, if you search example and then you get the same listing on a mobile device, but that mobile device is actually redirecting users instead of going to example.com, it's taking them to another website. So this is all configured within the back end of the website. So if you're not redirecting to the most appropriate page, if you're trying to boost any ratings or visits to any certain landing pages on your website, Google's saying that just make sure that the redirects are going to the most appropriate page. Otherwise, you're likely to receive a penalty from Google, in which you'd receive in your Webmaster Tools account. Another update is that Google AdWords is now testing nearby store reminders for Google Now users. So Google Now, which is a mobile app for anyone that's using Google devices on their phones, Google Now connects your Gmail account within Google, so anything that you're searching on Google gets tied in and gets saved within Google, but it does enhance your searches, and it really improves your local searches. So depending on your location, if you're using Google Now, Google's able to use the GPS system on your phone and identify any locations that are nearby related to your search. So now with the tap on an AdWords ad extension, Google Now will actually set reminders for users to visit an advertiser's location the next time they're actually near the location. So clicking or tapping on a location-based store reminder brings up a Google Now card, like the one that you could see below, which is taken from the Google Help page. This card shows a reminder is set to trigger when the user is near one of the retailer stores. So if you're using Google and you're coming across an ad, or if you're doing a Google search while using Google Now, if advertisers are using this Google Now ad extension, it's actually going to show your ad to users and say, how close you are to a location, um, and then you will receive any reminders the next time you're actually close to that ad. So if you're on your mobile device, you search on the ad, and then say a week later, you're visiting that same location, Google Now is actually going to send you an update alerting you that you are near that location if you're interested in anything from that store. So some evasive little tactics here, but it is one that is helping users that are specifically using Google Now. Again, really beneficial for local companies and local clients that are using Google AdWords to target their audience. Again, this is currently being tested from Google. It's not officially rolled out. It is something that they're testing with some users. But anytime Google does test something, especially through AdWords, it's more than likely that this is going to be rolled out within 2016 as a whole. Another update within Google is that Google is now using a point system to boost user reviews and beef up Maps content within Google Maps. So a few years ago, Google had actually created a program similar to the Yelp Elite Squad called City Experts. This tool is actually intended to accelerate the acquisition of high quality local business reviews. This year, in January, the name of the program was actually changed to Local Guides, but still wasn't officially rolled out to the Google Maps system. The original program, City Experts, offered rewards based on the number of reviews submitted. So after receiving 50 reviews, for example, members got to be part of a Google Plus community and was able to be invited to exclusive local events and even more benefits partnered with Google. Reviews were obviously required to meet quality guidelines, but again, reaching that point would help push up your local ratings and your Google My Business profile within search results. Now, with the shift away from Google Plus, as Google Plus is no longer a main focus of Google, and the renaming of the program, Google has also revamped its incentives to the program. So in addition, the company is trying to broaden participation in the types of content that's actually collected and reviewed and help boost up these Google Map profiles. So here are the levels in the new point system that Google's released, just to share with you today. So level 1, 0 to 4 points. So this way you could enter exclusive contests, think new Google devices in select countries. If you reach level 2, that's if you have between 5 and 49 points. You have the ability to get early access to new Google products and features. 50 to 199 points, you show up in Google Maps app with your official local guides badge. So you're able to receive a badge which helps your authority online for any local searches. Level 4, which is 200 and 499 points. You receive a free 1 terabyte upgrade of your Drive storage, so Google Drive if you're using any documents, any spreadsheets, any presentations within Google Drive. If you're able to receive this many points, you're able to receive a free terabyte of data, which allows you to keep all the stories, photos, and videos from your travels all in one safe place. And up to level 5, so 500 plus points. The very top local guides will become eligible to apply to attend Google's inaugural summit in 2016, where those people will be able to meet other top guides from around the world, explore the Google campus, and get the latest info on Google Maps. So what Google said about this is that you can earn points and level up by writing reviews, uploading photos, adding new places, fixing outdated information, and answering simple questions. Each contribution type is worth 1 point, and you can earn up to 5 points per place. So again, really good to help user reviews, allow incentives for people writing reviews on Google, and even other businesses if you plan on writing reviews of any vendors that you use, or even adding any updates, whether it's uploading photos, adding new places to your listings, will definitely help boost your system in terms of reviews. And like we've said before in other webinars, especially with regards to local rankings on Google, user reviews are actually one of the key metrics that Google's reviewing in order to place your website and your business listing higher up on local search results. So the more reviews that you could get, definitely benefits. And now that Google's using a point system for not only reviews, but also for businesses, this again helps drive getting reviews over to your Google My Business listing to help your local search results. Also this month, taking place in November, Bing, following in the footsteps of Google, has launched their mobile-friendly testing tool. So this is almost a year after Google launched their mobile-friendly testing tool. Bing has launched their own similar version, the Bing Mobile Friendliness Test Tool. Basically, the tool evaluates a page to check if it's mobile friendly based on the following criteria. So viewport and zoom control configuration, the width of page content, the readability of text on the page, the spacing of links and other elements on the page, and the use of incompatible plugins. So similar to how Google, I could even bring it up actually. Let's see if I could look at an example of this here. So let's test out a site. Let's try CNN and see how that analyzes if CNN is a mobile friendly website. And here we go. A little bit of time to load. Once it's done, you're able to see that CNN.com is a mobile friendly website. So if you're curious to find out if your website is mobile friendly, you do already have access to the Google tool, but now Bing has released their own tool as well, which gives a bit different data, and that also gives you a screenshot of how your site will show up on a mobile device. So this is how CNN.com shows up. So we're able to see the viewport is configured correctly. The zoom control is not restricted. The page content fits the device width. The text on the page is definitely readable. Links and tap targets are sufficiently large and touch friendly. Some elements on the pages are blocked by the robots.txt configuration, and you can see that it gives a little drop down in terms of what was blocked from the robots.txt. So a great tool to use if you are curious, if you haven't updated your website in a long time, especially with the mobile algorithm update that took place earlier in 2015. Bing is definitely trying to follow suit. Bing has not updated their algorithm for a mobile friendly sites, but it is something that's likely to take place in 2016. But again, another option if you're wanting to test or get a second opinion if you test out Google's tool and then move over to Bing. Really good tool to find out if you do have a mobile friendly site. If you are curious or interested in receiving a quote on updating your site or getting a mobile friendly website, please contact us at info@SEO5Consulting.com or call our toll-free line directly, and we'll definitely be able to provide you with a quote. One more extension and an update from Bing, which they're actually testing out through their ads platform, is that image extensions are now getting another goal in Bing ads, and it's actually been taken out of the beta testing. So image extension is back and out of beta. Earlier this month in November, Bing Ads announced the release of image extensions and search ads on tablets and PCs, however not on smartphones. Advertisers can upload up to 6 images to an ad group or campaign. Each image can be set with its own landing page URL. Additionally, other extensions can appear with image extensions. So here's an example using the Cherokee, Jeep Grand Cherokee. So this company, this dealership, Contoso.com, they have the image extensions included, so you could see the different images of the Jeep Grand Cherokee showing below the ad. It definitely adds more real estate on the page when you are using Bing and using Bing ads. Definitely stands out above competition. Bing ads also say they're experimenting with how images are shown in the ads, but supplied a few mock-ups of potential variations. The one that I'm sharing today is the one where it's showing 3 images from the 6 that you upload to the ad group showing with it. There are also other experiments with showing just 1 image showing next to a group of ads. There's also another one where these site links from this image, if you're able to see this from view photos and videos, build and price, learn more, find a dealer, there's also an option where you could have images show up for each of those site links. So currently 3 options right now, but definitely it's something that Bing is rolling out ahead of Google. Google right now is only showing images for product listing ads through Google Shopping. It is something that Google's been looking into, but it's really great to see this from Bing. Any way that you can make your ad stand out in the marketplace, especially if you are in an industry that uses the ability of images to really make yourself stand out above a competition. Really good to test out within Bing ads, even if you want to test try a smaller campaign. Definitely reach out to us and we could provide you feedback on how we could set that up for you. Really good to see that Bing has now released this. We are expanding more into Bing ads management. So again, if anyone any questions, please reach out to info@SEO5 Consulting, and we'll be able to follow up with you on our packages and pricing and what we could do for you running Bing ads. So that concludes the portion of our webinar series this month on latest updates within the industry. Now I want to move into our client case study for the month. So the case study this month that we're featuring is a local Toronto client by the name of planitsearch.com. Plan IT Search has actually been a client of ours since 2009, so we've been with them for just over 6 years now. The goals included throughout the years creating more awareness in the GTA Greater Toronto area for the recruitment services for IT and ERP specialists. So Plan IT Search is an ERP IT recruitment firm specializing in Oracle, PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, SAP, and Microsoft software. They don't focus on, they don't provide any services related to the software. Their whole focus is the recruiting these experts to be hired by companies, either local companies or countries across Canada that are looking for ERP experts to come in and help with their ERP systems internally. So Plan IT Search has a great network of experts within their recruiting agency. They're one of the top companies in terms of IT recruiters and ERP expert recruiters. They're located in Toronto, Ontario, servicing experts looking to hire people in ERP and IT software. Throughout the years, we've been providing them with an annual SEO campaign. We've also recently completed a website development project with them, which was completed in 2014, updating their websites. So just giving a little example here. Here's an example of the old website for Plan IT Search. So very, very light in terms of the design and what was offered to their existing client base. At the top, you can see that they just had a home, a sitemap, and a contact us at their links at the top. No phone number, no email, no social media links. In terms of their navigation menu, they had About Us. They had Client Services, which did have a drop-down menu. They had Candidate Services, and then also Apply Now, which would register you directly within Plan IT Search. But again, not overly welcoming. So over the years, we have updated their website, and here's just a copy of their updated design, which was launched in 2014. So now you can see in the top right corner, all their social media accounts are linked and social media icons are included. Their toll-free number is readily available at the top of the website. They do have a member login for any members to the website. They do have a quick call to action with register with us for any people looking to find experts in ERP. And we've readjusted their navigation menu, so their About Us, their Client Services, and Candidate Services are aligned properly. They do have an updated Contact Us page along with their locations, so they are located in Western Canada as well as Southern Ontario. And their media section, which includes any videos, blog posts, press release, media outlines, are definitely included on the website. So definitely they were appreciative of the update, and it's definitely helped in terms of their SEO campaigns, which I'll briefly go through here. So like I mentioned, they've been with us since 2009. Their core focus, and in terms of keywords of what they wanted to be ranked for, was IT recruiting Toronto, Toronto IT recruitment firm, ERP recruitment firm Toronto. So definitely geo-targeted within the Toronto area, focusing on IT recruitment, ERP recruitment, and they also did have specializations in terms of Oracle experts, GT Edwards, SAP, other keywords like that, but I think the core focus was IT recruiting within the Toronto area. So our campaign structure for their SEO campaigns were the focus of re-optimizing the on-page meta tags throughout the website. Especially when we redesigned the site back in 2014, we revised all the meta tags across the website as well, making sure that our core focus was related to Toronto and their core services of IT and ERP recruitment. We have been drafting new blog content on a monthly basis, and we publish to the website every month to their blog, upwards up to 2 blogs per month. We've built upon their reputation as the top IT recruitment firm in the GTA and all of Canada, and I'll show you their updated rankings shortly. Link building to high authority websites, so focusing on local citations within their local listings, as well as building credible links throughout online databases and directories related to recruitment, to HR, human resources, and to the technology fields to obviously enhance their authority online. And we've also assisted them with press release writing and syndication online as well. And like I mentioned, we did have a website redesign, which took place in 2014. So just giving you a quick update of our latest results in terms of 2015. Like I said, they've been with us for several years now and really starting to see the benefits of the campaign. If we look at here the results in terms of Google organic traffic, even traffic that's coming in from Google that's going to their contact page, they've received a 61% increase. They've received a 65% increase in the percentage of new users on the website. Their bounce rate has seen a bit of an increase in terms of the organic traffic with the update, but still relatively small. The pages per session is around 2 per month. And the average time on site slightly decreased from 136 to 124, but again, showing the amount of people that are now going to their contact us pages from last year. 0 visits in this year. We've driven 49 people over to their contact page and actually completing the contact form on their website. And a quick overview of the keywords that we've been tracking over the last 12 months with them and the movements in rankings from our campaigns. So I think that top one, Toronto ERP recruitment, we've generated the top #1 ranking on Google for them for the last 12 months. ERP recruitment, and this is even without being geo-targeted to Toronto, they are now ranking in the 3rd position on Google, which 12 months ago they were ranking 15 in the middle of page 2. JDE One World Toronto ranked position 3. Another keyword that they've seen a lot of benefits and some success is Toronto IT recruiting. Like I mentioned, one of their core focus. They're now in the top 3 ranks on Google for that keyword. And from the list, only one of the keywords, Toronto IT staffing solution, is one that we've seen in the top 100 that's slipped, but all other keywords are all within the top 35 positions on google.ca. So a really great client of ours, one that we've had a lot of success over the years, and one that we continue to have success in driving their rankings. They now have 5 keywords within the top 3 positions on Google, and these keywords are definitely providing a lot of targeted traffic, especially with regards to their IT recruitment and ERP recruitment. So before we conclude our webinar series today, just a quick overview of SEO5 Consulting. So we've been an industry pioneer since 1999. We have a team of over 50 internet marketing professionals. We are one of the industry leading Google and Market Motive certifications across our staff. We've serviced over 1,000 clients worldwide. We're active participants in SEO conferences across North America. Our management team has over 50 years of marketing experience. We have clients in over 50 different industry verticals. So if you feel you have an industry that hasn't been able to crack the online marketing industry, by all means, we've worked with almost all industries online, have a lot of success across those industries as we've generated over 1 million leads across different industries, and our campaigns have generated over $80 million in online sales since '99. So now I'll open the floor if there's any questions to any of the slides that we covered today in the call. See if anyone has any questions. You can type them in and I'll actually unmute the audience in case there are any questions. Any questions? Okay. Again, if you do have any questions and they're just not coming to you right now, or if there's anyone else that you're interested in talking to, please feel free to reach out to us. So our contact information is info@seo5consulting.com, or you can reach out to us to our toll-free line at 1-888-759-4112. I want to thank everyone for coming today and attending our webinar series for November 2015. I want to wish everyone in the United States a very happy Thanksgiving holiday. Wish you all the best over these holidays and definitely spend them with your loved ones and family members. This is Darren Edward, the Online Marketing Manager with SEO5 Consulting, signing out. Have a great week, everyone. Goodbye.